Red Sox, second game of the series. Red Sox lead 2-1. Second inning. Got my regular Yankee tee. I'm not gonna wear a Yankee jersey in the house because it's too heavy and too hot. But I got my special fitted here. Yankee. Woo. Well, it's actually a 100+ year rivalry now, but whatever. So I'm here. Got time to spare. I had to go back to reality in terms of my work schedule, so I'm finally up with a video. Plus, it's better to go live. The NBA playoffs were kind of boring, so we could talk about it now. LeBron's waiting. Sixers trying to stay alive. Warriors versus Rockets. Wow. I wonder how that's going to play out. Easy. Warriors in 6. You heard it here from the Prophet first. Warriors in 6. They will steamroll the Rockets. Shout out to Chris Paul. I used to call him CP0 because he never made it to a conference finals, but he finally has made it. Before I pass on this earth, Chris Paul has made the conference finals. Amazing. Tip of the cap to him. Harden, I don't care about you, so it doesn't matter what happens to you. But actually, it does matter what happens to James Harden because I am looking forward to the Warriors crushing him in the playoffs. Yeah, freaking Pelicans bowed down pretty quick, but at least they didn't get swept. I'm sure they would have preferred to have gotten 2 victories or 3, which would have forced the game 7, which realistically wasn't going to happen. If the Pelicans had played the Warriors in the first round without Curry, who knows? But coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? Here in the Sports Opinion Log, there's no situation corner. We're on the situation sofa, kicking back. Yankees, Red Sox. Yankees down 2-1 in the second inning. Man, the Yankees have been on such a roll. Like, as a Yankee fan, whew. Happy days, happy days. However, though, the goal is still to get to and win the World Series. So it's nice that the Yankees are having all this fantastic regular season play. But at the end of the day, it's about the playoffs, making the playoffs, getting to the playoffs, advancing to the World Series, and winning the World Series, which over the years I've really learned to appreciate more as a fan. Back when the Yankees had won 3 in a row, you just get spoiled, like, we'll always be in the World Series. Then you get the crushing reality that that's not the case. Still waiting since 2009, but that speaks volumes of being a spoiled fan. Like some fans, their team has never made the playoffs, and here I am crying that the Yankees haven't made the playoffs haven't won the World Series since 2009. That's what you would call a first world issue. Speaking of issues, the Pistons parted ways with Stan Van Gundy, which I said that they should let go of him, which is a good thing. Stan Van Gundy, he had Coach Popovich powers. Stan Van Gundy was a general manager and a head coach. Went to the playoffs once in 4 seasons, and they got swept. I'm glad that they let him go. But the NBA seems to be kind of unforgiving, actually, in terms of the African-American head coach. The numbers are dwindling, if anyone didn't know. I believe when I had last checked, it was down to 7 or 5 African-American head coaches in the NBA, which actually makes them kind of worse than the NFL. So, and the reason why I bring that up is because the Toronto Raptors are talking about parting ways with their African-American head coach. And I will say that would be a bad idea. It's not his fault that he can't suit up and take to the court and beat LeBron. That's what DeRozan and Lowry are there for. And they suck. They both suck. You want to hear some horrible numbers? Let's hear some horrible numbers. DeRozan, 5 years, $139 million. Lowry, 3 years, $100 million. Guaranteed. So let's go with it like this. No one wants to play in Toronto. Let's be real. Unless they draft you or you come from the G League, no prime athlete and no prime free agent wants to play with or up in Toronto. So they had no choice but to pay all that money to guys who, in my opinion, are all stars, but they're bench all stars. They're not even starting all stars. God bless America, honestly. Like DeRozan and Lowry. Again, during the playoffs, their scoring average during the regular season is cut in half pretty much, and they're useless. They got swept again, third year in a row, blah blah blah, and how Casey has improved them to 50 plus wins in a row last 3 years, blah blah blah. Like 59 wins and you get swept. That's like. And Drake, how about Drake? Clown ass nigga, boy, Drake. Drake is a clown ass nigga, for real. He's whack. He tried to get with Rihanna, she ain't want him. Tried to get with Nicki Minaj, she ain't want him. He sits at these Raptor playoff games alone. Does he even have a girlfriend? J-Lo dumped him for A-Rod. Like, Drake is just a clown. The music's good, but personality, the dude's a clown. If I saw him in the street, I wouldn't take a picture with him. I wouldn't ask him for an autograph. Fuck Drake all the way. Yeah, from a social personality standpoint. I mean, like, Light Up with him and Jay-Z is good, but that's only because Jay-Z is in that album. Damn, Yankees left 2 men on and brought no one home. Time to mute the commercials. I might hang around. Oh, it's 7:55. Yeah, so we'll probably hang around for the first half of the Sixers-Celtics game. The Sixers, to me, have been a major disappointment. I know. I've been talking amongst the people, the masses in the streets. Here's how it goes. I know the Sixers are young. They're full of talent. They're full of promise. The future's bright. Blah, blah, blah. I heard that when OKC met LeBron in the finals with the Miami Heat, and they said that they would be back. And we saw how that pretty much worked out. It didn't. And they're still suffering. OKC, not the individual players. Excuse me. What was I talking about? That's embarrassing. Can I rewind this thing? OKC, rewinding, baseball. It'll come to me. Back to the Yankees. We have a plethora of talent. And our bats are crazy. We give the other team's pitching fits. And the Yankees have won in a myriad of ways. Like, it's just crazy the way the Yankees have been winning. Like, comebacks, walk-offs, straight domination. Like, everybody's stepping up. The Yankees lineup is sick. I've never seen it this sick, honestly. And we still got guys who are coming off of injury. Like, come on. Clint Frazier, Bird. Those guys haven't even taken to the field yet. And we're just killing it with Sanchez. I'm like, look at the way the lineup presents itself to you. Gleyber Torres is getting in on the action. Either tying the game or winning the game. Like, yo, it's just crazy right now. And honestly, what helps the Yankees is that they're running with young players like Didi, Gregorius. And these young players, they're playing in New York. They're playing for the Yankees. The nightlife is insane. They're getting paid, and they're going to get even more paid later on because the Yankees are definitely going to keep these guys. And there's no pressure because they're young and loose. There were no expectations last year, even though they fell short of the World Series by a game. But then again, when you average one run in Houston, something's got to give. So as sad as I was to see Joe go, you know, I guess changes had to be made by management, right? That's what management does. Tanaka looks off tonight. Jesus Christ. Hopefully he could get to the 5th inning. Even though nowadays all you need to do is just get to the 6th inning. Oh yeah, I was bashing OKC about. Okay, here we go. Time in the Sixers. It's cool. It's cool for people to say that the Sixers are young. Blah blah blah. Okay, we already went through that. But here's the issue: the Celtics do not have Gordon Hayward, and they don't have Kyrie Irving. Are you really telling me that this Sixers group, if they face the Celtics in the playoffs next year, can eliminate them? The answer is no. If the Sixers can't eliminate this Celtics squad severely undermanned, why would I have reason to believe that they could beat the Celtics at full strength? As much as I hate Boston, I've got to give credit where credit is due. I can't say, oh, Boston's not going to be dominant, you know. I'm like, hell, the Brooklyn Nets built that team, giving away all their prospects to the Celtics for old ass Garnett and Pierce. Oh my God. I could see why that Russian billionaire wants to sell the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets suck. It is amazing the power of being in New York City and marketing. And speaking of New York City and marketing, this video, like all my live videos, is sponsored by my hair company at celebrityhaircore.com. Guys, if you're watching this and you feel that your woman needs better bundles, check us out online at celebrityhaircore.com. The link is in my channel, and the promo codes are on my Instagram, which the link is also there in the channel. Promo codes pay no tax, free shipping in the greater US of A. That means all 50 states. Free DHL Express shipping. All orders received within 3 to 5 days from date of payment. Of course, if you add color, make it 7 to 10 business days. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Natural color, receive within 3 to 5 days. Okay. Red Sox are threatening once again. Let me turn on the TV so I don't have to hear the noises of the hallway. Hallway and ghetto-ass neighbors. There's a lot of ghetto people out here in New York City, honestly. A lot. They say that New York City is like the fashion capital of the world, but if you're in certain neighborhoods like on the L train, or if you're on the 6 train, or if you're on the B-line bus system, any reputable fashion blogger or fashion icon or fashionista would definitely give New York a failing grade. Because the people who dress like money are usually in Manhattan, certain parts of Manhattan, like the racist, bougie East Side, and, you know, the upper echelon white people down in the Chelsea area, like around, you know, the west side of New York. Okay, LeBron James. I've said it once, I've said it again. We are all witnesses. We are all witnesses to the greatness of LeBron James. And, you know, people have talked to me about it. People have questioned me here about it. I really just don't get into the who's better, LeBron or Michael Jordan. Like, it's like all the outlets have the pedal to the metal on this. Like, both guys are incomparable. You cannot compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. Different era, different style of play. It's like crazy. I like what Shannon Sharp talks about it, though, on FS1. Shannon Sharp, he's cool. He's what's up. Oof, my goodness. Like, let it go. Like, different time frames for different eras. That's why it's called the era. That's like, you know, saying to someone, do you like the new hundreds or the old hundreds? Or imagine dentistry. Like, when you used to go to the dentist, like early dentistry, think about it. Early dentistry, they used leeches to take the blood when they would take out your tooth. But you know, dentistry today, they have the suction cup. There's not a leech in your mouth sucking up the blood. That's like asking me, which would you prefer? Early dentistry or modern dentistry? And I'm just like, what? Yeah, modern. Because they could give you a needle, inject you to numb you so they could drill in your head, you know, to do dental work. Like, who doesn't want that? I don't know. You know, I heard that Nicolas Cage, that he had I think a tooth pulled or something for a movie role without without medication because I think he wanted the pain to like get into character. I would never do that, but that's what makes white folks special, you know? Like, who would have dental surgery with no numbing medication? That's crazy. That's a strike. The umpires are killing us tonight. Even Tanaka can't believe it. Because Tanaka needed that. He wants to get out the damn inning. And it's a full count. And he walks. Tanaka looks like he is laboring. Get this guy out of here. You have entered the Sports Opinion Log with your boy Lex Anderson. We're also doing a little bit of the Law Lex Anderson world, where I just talk about real life and real world issues to go along with my sports talk, NBA playoffs, Sixers trying to stay alive, Celtics trying to show them the door, Yankees versus Red Sox, the greatest rivalry in MLB history, and LeBron just gets to rest because he's one of the greatest players on the planet. That's all there is to it. LeBron gets paid, and he delivers. He delivers wins. He delivers games. Oh, base hit up the middle. Come on. I'm going to wear my Yankee hat if the Yankees win tomorrow, but if they don't, I have a backup hat to wear. So I got a New Orleans Pelican hat. A fan sent it to me. Let me go get the hat since we're live. Okay, I'm back. People still there? Thank you for your patience. So, excuse me. A fan sent me New Orleans Pelican fitted. Telmo, how's it going? How you doing? What's going on? I'm finally back because the Western Conference Finals, excuse me, the semifinals were kind of whack, so I'm here. So yeah, hey Telmo, do you like my New Orleans Pelicans hat? Yes, and I'm a 7'3" if anyone wants to send me a hat. New era. Official NBA-ish. That's how we do. And I was sent a matching shirt, so I might I might put the shirt on. Yeah, it should be on now. But I'm watching the Yankees play the Red Sox. So the Yankees are currently losing, so we'll see how it goes. I'll be channel surfing. Double duty tonight. And I'll make sure to get my iPad out so I can make sure I'm caught up on the scores. Because when I go live on my phone, I can't be on Twitter and Snapchat. But that's okay. I'd rather be here live with you guys on the YouTube. I mean, I could go back later and admire my work. Which game? Because I'm watching Yankees Red Sox. Sixers Celtics should be on TNT. TNT. And of course, Yankees Red Sox is on the Yes Network. Yeah, for me, it's the Yes Network here in New York. So that'd be like channel 89, Sean F. Thank you. So yeah, Yes Network, channel 89 here in New York City. I don't know where you are, but hopefully Yes is everywhere. Lord knows they advertise it enough. That's how the Yankees generate all that money. That Yes Network, it is crazy. And if you check my library, I do have videos of me being in Yankee Stadium and pictures if you want to check it out. Florida, Sean F. from Florida, that's what's up. Nice and hot out there in Florida, I'm sure. I was actually in Fort Lauderdale for my birthday/vacation. The sand and the beach is very nice out there. Very nice. I can see my feet. If I can see my feet in the water, it's a good beach. Long Island is dirty on Long Island, and it doesn't matter where you go. It looks nice and blue, but it's usually a dump. I can't see my feet. There's a lot of seaweed, and there's always the dread of a riptide sucking me out, and I can't swim, so I would die. Well, actually, I would drown. Then I would die. But in Fort Lauderdale, the water was so still, I just kept walking, until I realized that there were really no lifeguards looking at anybody, so then I walked a little bit back. I'm 6'3", so I go out to waist height out there in the water. It's really nice. Then I splash around because I've heard of a drop-off, and I don't want to walk to the drop-off. That would horrify me, actually. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. But Fort Lauderdale was still beautiful nonetheless, so, you know, no complaints. Yeah, because I think there was a chair. I think there was a lifeguard chair, but I'm like, okay, we don't see anybody here. I'm back. You know what? I think I might try something for next time. Let me see. I'm going to probably take a little break to finagle with something, and I will probably be right back. But I'll do a test run on that later, actually. I had an idea. Barkley and Shaq went in on one another last night. Yikes. Would I love for one of my tweets to be posted on NBA at TNT? Yeah, the answer is yes. But usually they only use like celebrities and stuff like that. Ugh. Everybody's so picky. Okay, Tanaka got out the inning, hopefully. On to the ESPN app. Even though it feels good to be live, because there are actually people out there that like to be live, and that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. No complaints. Hopefully I didn't miss a comment. Did anyone out there see the Infinity Wars? Please, anybody. I want to talk about the Infinity Wars so bad. It was an amazing movie. Infinity Wars. You got to be kidding me. Paul George undergoes left knee scope. Okay, so the Thunder should hopefully not want him to stay. Paul George did have that horrific leg injury too, so I'm honestly surprised he's been able to play at the level he was playing, despite him choking, along with Melo and Westbrook in the first round. Oh my God, I will never forgive those guys for that. Never. Westbrook goes 18 of 43. Like, you could have really shared the ball with your teammates. I'll just leave it at that. Ugh. But, you know, Westbrook is the face of the franchise, so let's not act like he'll be traded or something like that. He will be kept. He will be kept. Why would you trade someone that you gave over $200 million to? I'm just saying. That's why that talk of DeRozan being traded from the Raptors. What team would be stupid enough to take him? Like, he's still light. He still gets rocked. He plays no defense. It's like you're getting a younger Melo with DeRozan. Like, that dude's a liability. Okay, Gardner. Double for Brett Gardner. Red Sox 2, Yankees 1. So I will be in the building. Me, the Sports Opinion Log, Lex Anderson, will be in Yankee Stadium next month. 2 games, 1 interleague against the Washington Nationals, and then the following week against the Seattle Mariners. Special guest will be my boy Seabrett from Galt's Conditioning. You can check out his website. Just check it out. Just check out his website at Galt's Conditioning. So that's Galt with the letter G instead of S. So it's Galt's Conditioning. See? Galt's. Take out the S, put it in a G. Galt'sConditioning.com. He's got a free 30-minute life and or writing session going on, and who doesn't like free things? One thing I know about people, people love free things, especially if it's at no cost to you, especially if all that's needed is an email. 30 minutes free email, yes. Well, sign me up. Sign me up, because that's how AMC got me. I avoided their AMC Stubs membership for years. No, no, not interested. No, no, leave me alone. No, no, no. And finally, they came up with the goddamn $5 Tuesday. $5 Tuesday tickets. And I said, well, you know what? I've only got 5 email accounts. Let me give them 1 email. And you know what? Life has been looking good ever since. You know, people could say what they want. Now, right now, we're entering the law. We're entering Lex Anderson's world with me, your boy, Mr. Anderson. Because right now, the sports thing is at a lull. So we'll fill it in with some life talk. And people could say what they want about the technology. But I like the fact that the technology is really starting to reduce my human interaction. And I'm okay with that, actually. I got y'all out there on YouTube, on my channel to communicate and talk to or with. So for the first time ever in my life, I selected my movie tickets at home for the following day. And guess what? Infinity Wars was still sold out. Well, actually, we got the tickets, but when we were sitting there, like, the theater began to fill up, so it was definitely sold out. Me and my girl at Desi Robin 23. Hey! I'll tell you about it later. And yeah, you can follow her at Desi Robin 23 on Twitter. She's an entrepreneur. Got a t-shirt line at Freckles and Dimples. It's in her bio. She also is the CFO of Celebrity Hair Corps. Oh, Didi Gregorius is up to bat. 3rd inning, 2 on. Okay, runners advance. It would have been nice if he could have put it in the stands, but then I'd be losing my mind if he did. The game between the Sixers and Celtics has... Okay, it's finally underway. Joel Embiid better step up. The process, the process. I'm tired of these cliches. Show some goddamn action. Thank you. Stanton. Come on, Stanton. Stanton. And Dujar. Hicks. Oh my god, our lineup is sick. I just made a rhyme just now. Stanton, come on. Put it in the stands, buddy. That's what I live for. When I went to my first game of the season against the Minnesota Twins, which the Yankees won 14-1, everybody homered. I was so happy. Didi, Stanton. Did Sanchez homer? Crap. I think Judge did. I should know that off the top of my head. I believe Judge did, but I know it was definitely Didi. Oh, and Dujar homered. But when the score is 14-1, clearly there were a lot of home runs hit. So I remember Dujar because I was extra happy. Didi, Stanton, yeah. Judge and Sanchez, either or, I can't remember. Oh, 2-2. Yo, these two seam fastballs look like they're gonna be outs, but then it just dips into the plate. Ah, I wish I could have played baseball. Hell, I wish I could have played softball. Well, no, isn't softball what women play, actually? Yeah, I can't recall the last time I swung a bat, though. That's sad. Base hit! Let's go. 2-run double, Stanton. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, I am so happy right now. I have 2 A-Rod jerseys, authentic. But if the Yankees win the World Series, it'll be between Stanton and Sanchez. Sanchez has number 24, like Kobe. Stanton, 27. And I don't have a Yankees authentic road jersey, so I would definitely have to make sure it's the gray authentic road jersey. So that would be hot. But only if the Yankees win a World Series could I justify wasting my money like that. I might, an authentic Yankee jersey is at least $250. God damn, Stanton is huge. Yo, he cracked that ball along the right sideline. I'm like, go Stanton! Even though I would have preferred a home run, but we lead 3-2, so our lineup gives people issues. Like, Stanton is definitely making his presence known in this rivalry. Oh, Sanchez, yo, our lineup makes you work. For real. Like, Sanchez's swing is a thing of beauty. I could see why they call him the Kraken. Like, oh, wait, let's see. The exit velocity, 112 miles per hour. Sorry, 112.6 miles per hour. That's a strike. Yo, you know what? One of the things that I really find interesting about baseball now over the years is the strike zone, that virtual box that we look at. It must be very hard being an umpire. I give umpires props for doing their job. Like, I'm sure an NBA referee is stressful, but he went. Damn, come on, Sanchez, 1-2. Oh, anyway, umpiring now with the scorecards and that K zone and shit like that. Like, yo, there be pressure on today's umpires, for real. I give them props for doing their jobs, especially now that with the replay, which sometimes takes too long. But ground double, Sanchez. Base hit. All right, we got runners on the corners. Yankees lead 3-2, game 2 against the Boston Celtics. The hated, racist Boston Celtics. I hate Boston. I hate all and everything and all, anything, everything, all things Boston. Hate it. Sorry. I heard y'all do have a nice lobster fest though up there in Boston, but I'll never go because I hate Boston that fucking much. Keep y'all fucking lobster. I have City Island. City Island is better. That's probably not true. If a white person invited me, I would probably go. Yes, I would love to go to the Boston lobster thing that they have with you. Let's get some Samuel Adams, which is a very good beer. And you know, it's also a good beer, the Corona Premier. Corona Premier, that is a delicious beer. Like, at first I had my doubts about them advertising, but when I saw the Corona Premier, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a try. And you know what? That Corona aftertaste isn't there anymore. And I am like thinking to myself, what the fuck are they doing in the lab to make beer without the aftertaste now? It's as smooth as drinking soda. Runners on the corner. Yankees lead 3-2. Third inning. 1 out. We could blow the doors open right now. The Red Sox pitcher, he's scared. He needs to have a conference on the mound, weak ass. Whatever happened to Dustin Pedroia's? Woo! Okay, sack fly for Hicks. Stanton scores. Yankees lead 4-2. Keep it going. Keep it going. Because Boston does have that comeback ability. I never sleep on Boston. It ain't over till the final goddamn out. Trust me, I've seen some big leads real fast. But that was during Joe Torre's years. That's because Joe Torre would always be sleeping during the games. The only time Torre was ever awake, and this is after the Yankees had won the championships under him, he would definitely sleep during games, Joe Torre. But he got a pass for all those World Series. Need a foot rub later? Okay. Infinity Wars, it was crazy. I guess I'll talk about it, so, you know, I don't really mean to be a spoiler, but, you know, I saw it this late due to my work schedule. But that's fine, because it's good to have money to do things, actually, so. But, you know what, let's go off on this little social tangent. So there's all these stupid memes, or me's, whatever the hell y'all call them, that I see out there talking about if a guy invites a woman on a date, should he let her order anything she wants to eat? It was something crazy. I'm going to make sure to send it to you, too, actually, because we were talking about it, but they made a meme of it. And I'm just thinking to myself, and of course, there's a commercial on the NBA game. Giancarlo Stanton, he's doing his thing. My man's like, let's go, with his big arms. God damn, Stanton is huge. Shit. The Yankees have done such a good job of replacing A-Rod. Like, when I heard we got Giancarlo Stanton, I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, I'm going to wait until I see the press conference. Like, that's how excited I was. And that's one thing. As a fan, oh my God, there's so much for me to talk about. Okay, as a fan, I hate those memes or memes where they Photoshop different jerseys on a player's body. Like, will he come to this team? Stop it. Stop it. That is fake. That's fake. Like, don't put a Lakers jersey over LeBron talking about is LeBron coming to LA, because it's fake. If LeBron was coming to LA, there would be a press conference, and Magic would be there, and Kobe would be there, and the Buss family would be there, and he would place the jersey over his body. So stop. Like, I really hate, like, Bleacher Report. Oh my God, it's like so sickening. They do it all the time. All these stupid, where should this player wind up? Like, no, I don't want to see Kawhi Leonard in a Laker jersey, because he's a quitter. He's a loser. He's injury prone. He's secretive. He wears braids that, you know, are out of style, and he has Wingstop coupons, even though he earns $96 million. Like, stop. There's nothing cool about Kawhi Leonard at all. Thank you. I just had to get that out. Now, back to the meme about social media. If you're a guy who wants to take a woman out, and you have a limit, or she can't order everything on the menu or whatever she wants, you shouldn't be going out first and foremost, okay? Because you're not a real man, and you probably don't have a job, so why waste someone's time if you can't afford the company, right? The company. If you can't afford to be in the company of someone you want to go out on a date with, don't make an offer.
Or they have a job, but they're just cheap. Because there's guys that do work. They're just cheap and selfish and don't want to spend money on a girl. They want something for free.
Okay.
So it's not always men that don't have jobs. There's plenty of men that have them and work. They just don't like the girl enough to take her out, or they're just cheap and selfish.
Okay, well, if you're cheap and selfish, you should take her out to eat within the limit that you want to spend. $20? Okay, so that would be McDonald's.
Just for the tip.
Well, when you're saying 20, 25, we're hovering around the fast food section.
Yeah, that's
So,
all we
so,
could do.
so you know what? Guys, if all you have is fast food money, then take her out for fast food.
And if you still don't want to do that and can't do that, then you should leave her the hell alone. Because that's sad. She's not worth fast food. She's not worth your time then, right? No punani, no vagina for free.
See, a real man should be able to get laid off of Chick-fil-A, in my opinion. You know?
Oh, yeah, there are hoes, cheap-ass hoes, they'll bone for Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Okay, there you have it. So don't be trying to be exclusive with these hoes. You stay within your budget and get them whatever you damn well feel like it. Don't front for the sake of fronting. You have to walk with your head held up high. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people slouch and have bad posture. I try to fight against that. Ugh, the Red Sox, they just never go away. Maybe we could squeeze 6 innings out of Tanaka and that's it.
Just don't be a cheap ass bitch or a hoe and like have higher standards for yourself and be a real woman so you can attract a real single man. How about that?
Okay, look who's filled with relationship advice tonight.
Yeah, because it goes both ways. Because niggas ain't shit and bitches ain't shit. Who will F for fat ass bitches who'll fuck for food. They're pretty raggedy as hell too. I've seen them firsthand.
Let's be real. These hoes be acting like they're exclusive, but they're at Applebee's from fucking you anyway. So just take the hoe to Applebee's, let her fill up on watered down liquor, and call it a night. Trust me, in this day and age in society, everybody has set their standards very low, which is why I say there's more winners than losers. Nah, it's bitches be crazy. In what manner are they crazy? Please let me know. Because like I'm old school, okay? So I was always taught that if you want to be with a woman, you have to look. Well, let's screw that. Let's go with what my phrase is. You gotta pay to play. At the end of the day, you have to pay to play. So, if you're single and want a girl, you're gonna have to spend money. If you're in a relationship, you're gonna spend money. That's just the way I see it. Cause all the snaps I see of the strippers, the hoes in the club doing their thing, and the guys just throwing that money, and it's like you're throwing all this money, but you know, is she gonna let you fuck? You know, at the end of the day, like, is she gonna let you fuck? You know, and if she is, then you got to spend more money after the strip club money you already threw her way. Like, I don't know. That just seems like a waste, you know? But shout out to the strippers with all the duffel bag money. I respect your hustle or whatever. Duffel bags, garbage bags full of money. Even though you hail Ubers, hey, you know, who needs to have a car, right? Like, that's a scam anyway.
Well, if you're a stripper, you're really balling. You should be able to afford a car, unless you're a broke stripper.
But a lot of them travel a lot, so I can't answer that. I don't know.
I mean, if they're really making big bank, a lot of them are to pay for college. They can afford a car.
Yeah.
In their own place.
Yankees.
That's what I thought.
Yankees turn to double play. We get out the inning. We still lead 4-2. You know what's scary? Every time the Yankees go on commercial and I turn to the Sixers Celtics game, they're on commercial. Like, it truly is one connected field or system where, damn, can't I get the basketball game without it being a commercial? Because the Yankees are on commercial and I don't want to see the commercials. But the system forces you to watch the commercials. But I'll just sit here looking into my phone instead. Or maybe I'll find a third channel. This is ridiculous. Western Conference Finals. CP3 has finally made it. He is no longer CP0. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now you get to fall to the Warriors in 6 games. Oh, no rest for the weary. Or you reap what you sow. And the Rockets reaped the regular season to be a winner, to get into this position, to be eliminated by the Warriors. And it will be a beautiful day. And Durant, as he's chosen to opt out, will lead him to another championship, and he will cash out. He'll probably get a lot of damn money. But speaking of Kevin Durant, it's not just watching Durant play, it's watching the people that defend him. They're not tall enough. It's just such a mismatch. Excuse me. When Durant is as tall as he is, jumps. You've got someone 6'10", 6'11", jumping, and you're 6'5", 6'6". You're helpless. You're helpless. Anthony Davis tried to defend Durant. He did try, and Durant would just pull up for threes or do his crossover at the top of the key. Woo! Durant is not playing, folks. He's definitely flying under the radar because of how easily they beat them, but Durant will be a problem like he's always a problem in the playoffs because there's no 6'10" defenders out there that can hang out where he hangs out, which is behind the arc, nailing threes. Okay, Philly 18, Boston 15. Should I switch to my Sixers jersey for good luck, or should I stay in my Yankees t-shirt? I'm at a quandary. I will let you, the public, decide. Stay with the Yankees tee, or do we put on the Sixers Julius Erving throwback jersey? Yes. I think I might do that anyway for the hell of it, because it's nice and warm. It's not cold. I mean, well, the Sixers need to win or they'll go home. I could see the Sixers forcing Game 7 where they would fail. But, well, let's see. We're Game 5. We're in Boston. So then it goes back Game 6, Game 7. Okay, so what? Game 7 would be in Boston, right? Let's hear what the game sounds like. You know, people were ragging on Al Horford, but he definitely has done his thing. Al Horford has definitely done his thing against the people who teased him. I think that would be like Barkley and social media for not stepping up and having to double his regular season input or output. Yo, the way the Sixers have handled the ball this postseason against the Celtics, I could see why they're in the situation they're in. These guys are mad clumsy. Like, what's going on here? What is going on? Okay, well, they got the ball. I will say that Ben Simmons does... and they turn it over. Like, it's so silly. Dudes are falling into the cameraman. Lord have mercy. What's going on here? Okay, Boston 19, Philly 18. Maybe I'll pull out the throwback jersey as a good luck charm. Especially if the Yankees could blow the doors open against the hated Red Sox. That'd be cool. At least I won't have to see Drake anymore because the Raptors were eliminated. The less of Drake, the better. Met Gala. Rihanna was dressed like an archbishop. That was a pretty amazing outfit.
How ironic, the hoe of all hoes, the sin of all sinners, dressing like a person of the faith and saint and a spiritual person.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's funny you say that because someone had put a meme of what celebrity do I think is ugly, and I picked Rihanna as one of the ugly celebrities.
Yeah.
I also picked Amy Schumer. It was Amy Schumer, Rihanna. Who else did I pick? I think I had a top 3 or a top 5. But Rihanna made it, and people were like, "Oh, you're bugging," and I'm like, "She's a whore. Like, give me a break." Like,
not that pretty in the face. The only thing that's appealing.
Like, I don't feel nothing
eyes.
magical. I don't feel anything magical when I see Rihanna at all.
Her eye color and her personality. She makes herself look sexier. I mean, she dresses. I mean, she does have some bomb ass, you know, taste, and she dresses sexy.
Boston 21, Sixers 20.
She wears sexy outfits for her age bracket, and always has. She has a nice silhouette and a nice shape for her sexy skin showing. I have to give her that. I give props where props is due. She has pretty eyes. Other than that, though, there's really not much going on. Like, her facial features aren't better than Hallie's. They're not up there with Tyra. They're not up there with Nicki Minaj.
She appeals to me like a regular Caribbean woman.
She doesn't have a pretty face, like even the girl.
Well, I shouldn't say the regular Caribbean woman, but Trinidad.
That has the dimples that I said played on ATL. She has a pretty face. You have attractive faces, and then you have beautiful, pretty faces. There is a difference. You could be attractive and not ugly, but you're not beautiful. You're not pretty. Rihanna's regular to me.
Look at that. Rihanna is basic.
Gabrielle Union's prettier than Rihanna to me. And I guess it's a matter of opinion, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But thank you, because this is the Sports Opinion Log, and all opinions are welcome.
Yes.
That was, once again, Desi Robin.
Yep.
You can follow her at DesiRobin23
but the
on
only
Twitter.
reason why men want to get with Rihanna is because she's easy peasy. So they just want to find out how she is in bed.
Well,
that's the appeal.
Well, we know that Drake ain't getting any because he's a lame-o.
He probably hit that and
doubt it.
Well, he might have hit that and then she quit that.
Okay. A smash and pass. Drake got hit with a smash and pass. Another Sixers turnover?
She sings about being a freak and a bedroom, whatever. So.
This dude didn't step out of bounds? Can't hit an open three. You have entered the Sports Opinion Log with your boy Lex Anderson. Score is Boston 21, Philly 20. Minute and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. I'm just going to hang around for the first half because, Black Ink will be coming on soon, so.
Speaking of Black Ink, Sky, to me, Sky has a prettier face. No, she's not famous, but she has a prettier face than Rihanna. Her features are pretty too.
Sky from Black Ink has more beautiful features than Rihanna. Thank you for that. Because after Black Ink, I'm going to turn it in, so. Philly 24, Boston 23, minute left in the first quarter. Sports Opinion Log. Situation Sofa. Not the Situation Corner, because we are live and direct. And live is cool. I mean, like, again, if Hayward and Kyrie come back next season with all these players, like, another Sixers turnover? What the? Okay, and the Celtics turn it over right back. Oh, my goodness. This is maddening. I said it once, I'll say it again, since we're here in the Sports Opinion Log, where I also, excuse me, where I also have an entertainment page on my Facebook. Infinity Wars was so good, DC could just stop making movies, honestly. Like, I was with my girl, Desi Robin. It was one of the best movies we've seen so far, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it's like when people being other companies start to catch on to what other companies have already done, and by that time you realize how big they are, it's too late. You know, I want to try to think of some place, but I can't. I don't know why. But either way, here's the point I'm trying to make. Outside of Batman and Superman, and maybe Wonder Woman. I didn't see Wonder Woman. I heard it was good. Maybe they'll do it part 2. The point is that... oh, wait. Okay, end of the first quarter. Boston 25, Philly 24. Back to the Yankee game. Oh, who crossed home plate now? New York 4, Boston 3. Damn, solo shot? Pull Tanaka. I'm done with this guy. Excuse me for the digressions. I know where I'm getting to, though, with this. Oh, I want Tanaka pulled. I said he was no good from the first inning. This might prove to be true tonight. Stop it. Jesus Christ. Okay, excuse me. Outside of Batman and Superman, and potentially Wonder Woman, her first movie was a good one from what I read. Didn't see it, and in the box office it was a hit. But no one cares. No one cares. I'm like, DC does have Supergirl, which I wanted to see, never got into it, unfortunately. The Flash and Green Arrow, and what else? I know, Marvel's killing it with Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Defenders, Luke Cage, The Punisher, which was absolutely off the hook and very troubling, honestly. It makes me wonder about America and our secret government or our shadow government. The Punisher was really was really that good. It was crazy. So, and then Agents of Shield, which I haven't seen, but I heard it was good. Agents of Shield. Let's face it. Disney is going to take Marvel for what they're worth, and they're just going to force feed us all these goddamn comic book movies, and we're just going to sit back and enjoy it because you have old school people like me that read the Infinity Wars in the comics and goes to the movie theater and sees that the goddamn comic has been put on the big screen, and you're just sitting there in the theater with your jaw open. Gardner with the... Oh, no, wait, that was Judge. Woo! Judge with great defensive fielding, gets to knock out the inning, and he shows his appreciation. Okay. So when you see a movie coming to life like the way you read it in the comic books, it's like, oh my God, I will go to every movie you make because it is so real. It feels so real. Like, I can only imagine Disney and their staff working on Infinity Wars or Infinity War. Like, the credits at the end of the movie were longer than the trailers before you watch the movie. Like, I'm like, right? It was like, is this shit ever gonna end? It's like if you want to make a movie or get noticed, like, you gonna pay, man. You gonna pay. And Disney pays. Disney is paying. And Disney is reaping the benefits. I heard Avengers hit the $1 billion mark, if that's true. Following up on Black Panther, like, come on. That's why AMC's like, yes, we'll give them $5 Tuesday because we will sell out every Tuesday, every show in every theater. Like, it's crazy. It's that real. Amazing. Back to the game. Boston 25, Sixers 24. We are starting off the second quarter. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log with your boy Lex Anderson. We're about to hit the hour mark in 1 minute. Gonna hang around until 9 o'clock for Black Ink Crew, and then I hope to be back. I had been off for a week because I had to get back to the reality of my real life, but I'm back in the building. And the semifinals were kind of whack, so I felt no need to stay up and watch games because LeBron, swept the Raptors. That's all you really have to say about it. He beat them in every shape, manner, and form possible. So, the Raptors suck, they're trash, and they'll never amount to anything. And I believe that it's because it's Toronto, and no one really cares about what goes on in Toronto, except people who live in Canada. But here in America, do you think we really care how the Toronto Raptors are doing? No, not even. Hell, there's not even a Canadian hockey team in the NHL playoffs. Hello. Shout out to the Las Vegas Golden Knights and their amazing entrances. If you're not watching the NHL playoffs, I suggest you check it out because it's never too late to get involved. Like the fandom there is crazy and it's real for the hockey games. Oh, and you got to see it because Alex Ovechkin finally made it to the conference finals and is playing for a chance to play in the Stanley Cup. Something that Washington hasn't done in like 20 years or more. So please, if you haven't checked out the NHL playoffs, check out the Capitals. And even if I don't catch the game, I'll probably watch some of it and I'll go to the NHL network and I'll watch their highlights. Plus, my girl doesn't mind seeing them versus that guy with the slick back hair on ESPN. So it's a win-win for everybody. We all win in the end. Okay, I'm going back to the Yankee-Red Sox game. Didi's up to bat. Yankees lead 4-3, bottom of the 5th inning. This game is moving pretty fast. Usually when it's Yankees-Red Sox, it's like 3 hours. Let me dedicate my night to this game. But so far, so good. Okay, there's one on second. No outs. Hopefully more runs. I'm always happy for more runs. What else do we have to talk about? We talked about KC, African-American head coaches. I think the best part about going live is that versus setting up to do a 15-minute snippet, I could just talk about everything in one fell swoop. And I like that. Oh, you know what? Let's see what those NHL playoff games are looking like. Oh. Two on, Stanton is up. It's like I meant to see the Yankees stomp out the Red Sox's ass tonight. And I'm fine with that. That makes me very happy. Why is Jerry Jones endorsing Zeke Elliott? Oh, wait, Zeke. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry, I thought it was Jerry and Des for a minute, but it's Zeke. Okay. Golden Knights, win series. Let me look for NHL, see what's going on. I would have some MMA news going on. Oh, and then we have Deadpool in a week or two. Okay, so Thursday, Game 7, Jets and Predators. Bases are loaded. He hit Stanton. Yay. All the more easier. God damn, I just put my head down for a minute. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. 5th inning, Yankees lead 4-3. This is what I'm living for right now. It tailed right on in. Thank goodness for that elbow guard. Gary Sanchez up with the bases loaded. I already said it. Our lineup, there are no breaks. You do not get water breaks. There is a limit on mound visits. We are going to annihilate the opposing team's pitching. And I'm fine with that. Just hit the ball in the gap. But I prefer a grand slam, honestly, but I can live. He's never had a grand slam, but 400 average. 3 for 4, so he's definitely going to drive in a run. I ain't even going to stress it. And the views are looking better when I go live. Shout out to the people viewing me. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log with your boy Lex Anderson. Special guest, Desi Robin, 23. But she's actually not a special guest because she's almost always here all the time. But she is in the building. So she is a special guest when she feels like speaking to the masses, imparting her knowledge on each and every one of you who are watching this video. Thank you for sticking around. Bases loaded. Sanchez at the plate. 2-1. He's got great control of the bat. Foul tip. Okay, about what? All right. He wants to launch this ball so bad. All right. I think Sanchez is so good because being a catcher, I don't know. I think the evolution of the catcher has definitely changed. Full count, yo. All he has to do is just take the walk. Fuck it. Let's just move the guys. It'll be like a conga line. Runs after runs after runs, and I'll just be sitting here laughing. "75 pitches. We are working their starter." That's a good sign. Sack fly. Fuck it. 5-3. Sack fly by Sanchez. Damn, that dude just came and just caught it. If he gets a little bit more lift, it's in the stands. But at least Judge tagged and made it happen, so. These young hitters are just dominating. It's crazy. So crazy. All right, let me just turn back to the game real quick, see what we got going on. A commercial, of course. Why should I be surprised? On to the iPad. Two on, one out. Sixers 42, Celtics 40. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. The Sixers got to find some separation at some point. Oh, well. I'm like, who knows? We need more runs because I fear that Tanaka will just give them back. Like, but we're definitely making their pitcher work. Hopefully we can knock him out the game if he comes out the next inning. I know he's going to need like the biggest ice pack in the world when he's done pitching. I love pitching. Like if I could play any fielding position, I would do center field. I think I'd want to be out there, see what it feels like. And if I had to be a player, I would like to be a pitcher because I write with my right hand, but I shoot the basketball or the rock, and I throw with my left hand. So if my talent was cultivated and discovered and nurtured, I could have probably had a $200 million contract too. Left-handed pitching, please. Okay, Gregorius moves to third. Sixers and playoff experience. But at the same time, you got to win now. No one is guaranteed tomorrow. The Celtics, as dangerous as they are now, they will lose to LeBron. Probably in six. I would give them 6 games. I think they're a little bit tougher than Toronto, so I would hope that the Celtics. Oh wait. Well, yeah, it would be kind of. It would be kind of. It would be too realistic to believe that LeBron could sweep the Celtics because they do seem tougher. So maybe 5 games. I think that sounds fair. Sounds generous. LeBron in 5 over the Celtics. Because the Sixers ain't tied at 42. The Sixers aren't building any separation, so they're screwed. But like they say, right? Trust the process. So carry on, carry on, carry on. It's 5-3. The Yankees only added a run after having the bases loaded. Ugh, I can't. So nauseating. All right, but you know what? It's the 9 o'clock mark. I'm gonna check out, take everything from here. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Fifth Avenue. Uh, the link to me on Twitter is right there, and you can follow my sports group at the Sports Opinion Log on Facebook. Link is in the channel, and please make sure to subscribe. I would say share this video, but it's probably too long for anyone to watch. But if you, I thank you for tuning in. I will catch you on the other side. This is your boy Lex Anderson, signing out.